Hello, how are you? So I decided to do a video today. I've got a new tarot deck that I want to share with you. Brand new, just shipped out from the Kickstarter. I backed it on Kickstarter earlier this year. I don't remember when. It is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Now, is it showing it backwards? It is. Can I fix that? Or am I gonna have to flip it and edit? What do you do? Oh, you take a picture. That's not helpful. That's not what I needed. That's not what I need either. Okay, I'm just gonna have to, I don't know, flip the video when I edit. So yeah, this is the Guardians of the Night Tarot. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's MJ something or other. Wait, focus on this. Focus on this. I'm such a professional, can you tell? Anyway, this is the same creator of the Crow Tarot, if you've seen it. I don't own the Crow Tarot, but I do know a few people that do. They like it. So this one is Guardian of the Night. And it comes in, at least for the Kickstarter, it comes in a cardboard 2-piece box. There's the lid. There's the back of the cards. There's a quote on the end of the box by Carl Jung. Carl Jung? I think it's pronounced Young, isn't it? Could be wrong. Anyway, as far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. Kind of a good quote. The back of it, back of the box, has a descriptor of the deck. From bats to bees, from a panther to the pangolin, from cattle to a capybara, the Guardian of the Night brings to you a world full of vibrant, powerful, and wise creatures, each adding an additional layer of insight as you travel inward. So, this deck is completely animal-based. There are no humans, period. It is based on Rider-Waite-Smith, so it follows that. And the cards are large. They are larger than typical tarot, but they're not too big, at least not for me. The back of the cards are reversible if you like to work with them reversed. There is the creator's initials down in this corner, and then also up in this corner, so that if it's reversed you can't tell. The cards, it's a good card stock in my opinion. Bendy. They're very slick, at least right now while they're brand new. I am a little concerned about dropping it and the cards just going everywhere. So it did not come with a book, at least the Kickstarter version did not. No book. And there's no room in this box for a book either, so that's okay to me because I have quite a few tarot decks. I have a collection. I have some multiple videos here on my channel. All of my decks are right in that cubby that you can sort of see. You can see some sticking out there. I have, I don't know, 20 decks at this point. Some Oracle, some Tarot. So I don't really feel like I need a book to come with it, but the main reason I like books with tarot decks is I like when the book explains the artwork. You know, why did the creator choose this artwork? Or what is this artwork supposed to symbolize? That kind of thing. I actually really like getting in books that come with the deck, but nah, I don't remember. I feel like there might have been an option to get something. Hang on. I'm gonna log into Kickstarter real quick and look. Oh, it's gotta send the code to my phone. You know, the phone I'm recording in. Oh, there's my code. I just had to tilt my head. All right, let me look real quick. I just want to see, I mean, the Kickstarter is obviously over because it's shipping, but I just want to see if there was an option for a deck because, or a book rather, because that will tell you if, oh crap, this one wasn't Kickstarter, it was Indiegogo. Oops. I know, I'm just wasting time, it's fine. This is the only one I've ever done on Indiegogo. Most of them that I have got through a crowdsourcing or crowdfunding site have been Kickstarter, except this one. Okay, let's see. Contributions, Guardian of the Night. Now it says deck and guidebook. Did the guidebook ship separately, I wonder? Card size, 32-piece box. Includes a signed by the artist full-size 5x8 guidebook. Huh. I'm gonna have to send them a message because all I got was the deck. Okay, but there is a guidebook. So if and when this deck comes out in mass production, there should be a guidebook. I wish I had it now. Let me look at the updates. Guidebooks. Okay. Oh, here we go. My bad. Guidebooks are being sent separately. They're being signed. There's postcards going in them, and they're being shipped out. They're all supposed to go out by this week. So, all right. That explains it. I probably should have held off on the video. I can do another video and show you guys the book though. But then I don't know once it's like more mass produced or, you know, more available to the public and not just to the people who backed it. I don't know if it's gonna be the same book. It could be different, but I will do an update video when I get the book because I really want to share this with you. I love the deck and I haven't used it yet because I wanted to keep them in order so I could do this video. So I'm still gonna do the video even though I don't have the book because then I can use the deck. So, all right, we're gonna start with the Major Arcana. Now, one thing about the Major Arcana in this deck does have titles on them and they do have a border, which I'll show you in just a moment. But the Major Arcana are not numbered. So that may bother you, it may not. I kind of like having the numbers, but I don't really think it's gonna be a problem that they're not there. So, all right, let us start with the Fool. So here we have the Fool, a wolf and a rabbit. So you can see there's a border. I don't mind this border at all. I think it fits in with the cards very well. The title's at the bottom, and there's no number, as I said. So we have a wolf and a rabbit. The Magician, a cute little raccoon. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? And he's got all of the elemental symbols. We've got a pentacle, a sword, a cup, and a wand. So, the High Priestess. This is also the cover, the box art. A lovely bat. I love that moon in the background. The Empress is a fox with, I assume, her baby down in a little den, barrow. What are they called that foxes dig? I don't know. The Emperor is a beautiful owl sitting on a sword, and there's a ram in the background, which is interesting because in Rider-Waite-Smith The ram, what is it? Is it the throne he sits on? Has like ram heads on it, something like that. I have a Rider-Waite Smith back there. I only have one that's actual, the normal images. So, but I believe, if I recall, and I'm sure you guys know, plus the Emperor is associated with Aries, so lots of good reasons to have a ram in it. Okay, got myself all confused. The Hierophant. And it was like a little mouse teaching little mouse babies. Cute. The Lovers is a pair of scorpions. And then you also have the snakes here making that medical symbol. The caduceus, something like that. I can't remember. And then a moth. What are those called? Luna moths? Look, my brain fog, alright? Between chronic migraines and the other crap I'm going on. Be glad I'm coherent. So here's the Lovers. The Chariot is a badger and then some chickens. Chickens are fun. There's a lot of detail in the artwork, so I feel like even if you look at this walkthrough, I can't see, brain fog, deck tour, that's what I'm calling it, a deck tour. Even if you look at every single card in here, if you get this deck yourself, you're gonna see even more. So just looking at this card, I noticed like there's a heart right here, an anatomical heart. So I really want to know what that's about. This is the Chariot. Strength, we have another heart. And we have a snake and a mousey. The Hermit, I really like this being a spider, because spiders do tend to be solitary. I feel like I have a hair that's trying to bother this eye. The Wheel of Fortune, we have the owls, beautiful, beautiful owls. There's also a small scorpion in each corner down here at the bottom, and then a snake coiled up in the middle. There's also spiders around this circle, the kind of greenish one. And then the next circle that's brown is bats. The outer circle might be bats too. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, and there's two Luna moths in these corners, and then the two scorpions in these corners. So there's a lot of symbolism that's in multiple cards. So far, snakes have been, Luna moths have been, owls have been, bats. So interesting. Justice, we have a bat on a sword, which is holding the scales of justice, and some flowers. The Hanged Man is a possum. I like that because possums can hang by their tails. There's some thorns on the roses down here. Yep. There's this kind of like eye symbol I've been noticing in quite a few pictures, or quite a few of the cards. I don't know if it's in every one because I haven't looked for that, but as I told you, get this deck because there's so much detail in it, and the more you use it, the more you're gonna see. Death, we have an owl with its kill, and again we have thorns down here. There's another kind of eye symbol up here, right under my finger there, but a pretty owl. Temperance is a frog on a rock, and it's raining, and there's some water underneath him as well. This looks like this is an overhead view, obviously. So we have the frog partially on land and partially in the water, which is great for temperance. So there's the frog, the devil. That's interesting, very interesting. We have the snakes again. We have the heart image again. We have a rabbit, but then there's like these skull mask on it. Very interesting. I can't wait to get the book. And yeah, we have the tower, which in most nature-based decks, the tower is shown as like a tree falling over or like lightning striking a tree, something like that. So you have the tree that's been cut or damaged in some way, and then all the birds around it. And all under nests. Like there's multiple nests in this tree too. So the star, very pretty. Pretty little deer. The moon. We have a lot of the traditional Rider-Waite symbolism. We have two buildings here, much more modern, and then we have the wolf and the water and the fish. So interesting. The sun is a beautiful cougar, lounging. Judgment is a snake that has shed its skin, and there's a little bird. It almost looks like it's yelling at it to me. And then the flowers remind me of poppies. I'm not sure if that's what they are, but that's what they remind me of. The world is a honeybee. A lovely honeybee. Alright, we're gonna go through wands. Now, as I go through the minor arcana, I'm gonna go through those quicker. I'll stop at like the court cards a little bit, but for the, like just the 1 through 10s, I'm gonna kind of go a little quicker. So we're on wands. We have the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the Lions, the 3 of Wands, a pretty bird, 2 pretty birds. Yeah. The 4 of Wands, more birds. The 5 of Wands, we've got a beaver. I assume trying to build his dam, and it looks like the water is his conflict. Having a hard time. The 6 of Wands, lemurs. The 7 of Wands, got some alligators or crocodiles, and I don't remember how to tell them apart. I've learned it at some point, but I don't remember. There's also a lotus flower. The 8 of Wands, beautiful bird. We have some of the snake imagery again too. Interesting. 9 of Wands, a porcupine. On the 10 of Wands, I'm gonna guess that's salmon. I think that's what it is. For the court, we have the page is another bird. I don't think that's a raven or a crow because I think their beaks are black. Maybe there's some varieties that it's different because this beak looks kind of white. Anyway, page. The knight. The queen is a lioness. And the king is a lion. Oh, so many itches. I feel like I have just like hairs all over my face right now. I'm not sure why. Probably because I'm on video. It's just like when you're in front of a camera, then obviously everything like itches, like because you can't do anything about it. All right, cups. So we have the ace, the 2, the elephants. Love this. My mom loves elephants. I showed her this. 3, raccoons. The 4, an armadillo, I believe. I'm looking at it upside down. You know what? That may not be an armadillo. It might be the pangolin she mentioned. If I recall, they look like that. Not 100%. I'm not an animal expert. The 5 of cups is a moth. The 6, we're back to elephants. The 7, some of these it's hard to see what they are looking at it in the camera. A rabbit. The 8, a tiger. The 9, a brilliant peacock. And 10 is just a whole bunch of animals. So, tons of animals in there. And for the court, we have the page. I think that's a capybara. The knight, a swan. The queen, killer whale, and the king, killer whale. So it seems like the king and queen are the same animals, as you know, as each other. Next, we have swords. So we have the ace, the 2, the 3. This, I mean, look at this. That's, I don't know, there's something about that that speaks to me though. I love it and hate it at the same time. 4, a little hedgehog taking a nap. The 5, we have a deer, like the cities behind her. Him, because it does have antlers, I don't know. Whatever. The 6 is a lovely turtle. 7, a panther. Oh, I love panthers. The 8, we've got some owls. The 9, polar bears. On the 10, so this is Mama Bird. Her baby is dead down here. And this imposter bird, that is bigger than her, wants to be fed. I think I remember reading about a bird that does that. That like kicks eggs out of a nest and puts their own eggs in it. So then that bird will take care of their, I don't know. Anyway, that appears to be what's happening here. All right, the page, ferret, ermine, something like that. The knight is a fishy. The queen is a beautiful owl, and the king is a beautiful owl. And then last, we have the pentacles. Look, another owl. The ace, the 2. I like that. It almost gives the effect of a yin yang or yin yang. The 3 of pentacles, interesting. There's some wolves and a big deer thing. The 4, oh, it's a wee old fox and some bunnies. 5, oh look, another owl. And we also have some caterpillars in there. What's it called? What's that thing called? Brain fog. What's that called? There's an actual caterpillar down here. I'm guessing this caterpillar is hiding from the owl so he doesn't get eaten. So he can do this. Cocoon? Is that the word I'm looking for? Cocoon? That's simple. I don't know. Brain fog. 6 of pentacles. Like a buffalo looking thing, kind of. 7 of pentacles. We have a, looks like a black widow spider to me. They didn't quite make the red on her an hourglass shape, but that looks like a black widow. Where am I at? 8 of pentacles. We have a bee or a wasp. No, that's a wasp. Screw that. I don't like wasps. Wasps are evil. Okay, evil. 9 of pentacles, a bear. 10. Okay, these are bees. Then we have the page is an octopus. The knight is a, looks like a donkey to me. And then the queen is a cow, and the king is a cow, a bull. So, that's it. When I first got the deck, see my black cat shirt, it's Halloween. When I first got the deck and realized it was going to be all animals, I was thinking the animals would be done by element associated with the suit, right? So like the cup suit, it would be all aquatic animals. The pentacle suit would be all more like earth animals, things that walk. air would be flying animals, the swords, and then there's some animals that are more associated with fire. They're generally land animals too. So I thought that's what I was expecting, and I quickly saw that was not the case. So I am really interested to get the book and see if it discusses that at all, or why those choices were made. A lot of animals are used in multiple cards throughout different suits, which is interesting to me. There were a lot of owls in the deck, for example. And actually, on the side of the box is the owl. I think that was the King of Swords. And then on this side we have a snake. That is one of the major arcana. Judgment was the one that had the snake shed skin and then the snake above it. So interesting. I'm very excited to get the book, like I said, and I will do a quick update video when I get that. I highly recommend that when this deck come out, that you get it. I'm not sure. Let's go with they. They do have an Instagram. I know that, so you can probably follow them on Instagram and be able to get updates there. Let's see. Okay, so also the illustrator for the Wise Dog Tarot and the Grimalkin Tarot. Okay, yes, so I will put a link to the Instagram for the creator in the description box, but it's basically at Crow Tarot, MJ last name, all squished together, one word, no spaces or anything. But I'll put a link to that in the description box for you, so you can go follow, and I assume that way you can figure out when it's actually available for purchase. So 27-minute video. It's alright, it's a lovely deck. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for joining me. Bye!